So now the white space has their own design, so I have saved around the edges on the both of the sided. The left side page will be attached with the envelope I have made on the beginning, and for the right side I'm not going to do anything for now. Maybe I will be adding some watercolor or any collages after saving my this signature to the cover. So I'm not going to do anything now over here. And moving on to the next page, we are going to paste a peacock over the center. So I have already planned, by seeing this peacock, this must go into as a centerpiece of the journal. So yes, I'm going to just paste this peacock over the center of the journal by adding some glue. I have already tested by folding the pages, so there is no problem on folding. So I wanted to add this for a centerpiece, so I'm adding some glue to the back side of this. So um, yes, I am using a Fevicol, which is the only best glue available in India. So I'm going to paste it over here, so the center can easily closed. So yes. So on the next side also I have stitched the empty white spaces all around the edges. So I'm sorry I can't show you the sewing process, as I told the sewing machine is far away from me. So yes, I have stitched the trim over this side of the page. So and I'm not going to do anything on the left side, so just I'm going to the next page now. So if you think any spaces looks empty, you can just add a trim, or just you can add a pocket to that. This is the embellishing the journal. So yes, now I'm adding this trim to this page, so all the stitching is done. So yes, this is how it looks. And I'm going to move to the next page. So this page I'm not going to do anything, but I'm going to add a tab to this right side, so it would pop out when we close the journal. It will looks beautiful. So I'm going to fix this over here, and I will mm, stitch it with my sewing machine, and I will show you how it is turned out. And for the next page, I have planned to add a raffle to this page. And yes, that yellow colored raffle to the page, and that is the plan for the next journal. So I will show you. Yes, now it's completed. I have saved it, everything. The raffle is added, the tab is added, so everything is in its place. uh, so I'm going to stitch some fabric over here to hide this white space, and also it act as a screen. It can hide your secret journaling. So I'm going to cut some fabric from this, and I'm going to stitch on this page to hide your secret journaling. So this is the next tip to hide your white space which you are not so comfortable with. So yes, I'm going to cut this as much as I needed, and I'm going to stitch to the page. so you can journal underneath here. So yes, um, so this is how it looks after stitching. So you can journal underneath here and you can hide it with the screen. So for the next page, I'm going to add a tab to this page. So for this, I'm going to take a scrap paper which I have left, and I'm cutting it as much as I needed, and then I'm going to add some glue over it and fix it in this place. So yes, and then I'm going to add this beautiful applique to this, and it will be look good to the page. So I'm going to add some um, glue to the page, to the tab, and then I'm going to fix it over here. And then I'm going to add some glue over this applique. Nice amount of glue is necessary, so I'm going to attach this over the tab, so it will look good to the page. And for the next page, I'm going to leave it as it is. So here you can journal your like your secrets, and yes, for this page I'm going to add a waterfall kind of thing over here. So I'm going to speed up the process. So I'm cutting this page, and I'm cutting this cardstock I have in stash. So I'm going to speed up this process a bit, so that the video won't take much time. So I'm going to fold like 1 centimeter on the top of each piece, and I'm going to layer like this. So I'm for decorating this space, I'm going to add sari silk over this. So yes, I have chosen this sari silk which I have already used in the cover. So this is the one. Yeah, so I'm going to layer this over this cardstock, and then I'll save all over the edges, and then I will show how it looks like. So I have stitched the edges of this cards, and I have layered with the fabric over that, and I have attached the small trim underneath. So I'm going to glue it like this, so you can flip up and journal your secret journalings over there. So yes, I'm going to add this glue over here. Okay, adding some glue, and I'm going to paste it on the top of the page and giving it a nice press so that it can easily attach it to the page. So like the same method, I'm going to attach the another one also. So now I'm adding some glue over here, and pasting this over here. Yes, so giving it a nice press. So this is how it looks, and this is the one of the technique to hide a white space. And yes, this is one of the idea. Next page we are going to make a pocket on the top. So the page looks like mess on the top, so I'm going to add a fabric as a pocket on the top, so I can stuff the ephemera under that later. So now I'm going to cut fabric and sew around the top, sew around the edges of the fabric on the top. So yes, this is how it looks after the sewing. And you can tuck inside any ephemeras. And for the next page I'm doing a collage of some trim that left over after the all the usage of them. So I'm adding some collage so it looks good to the page. And so the next page I'm going to leave as it is, the coffee dyed paper in the left. So for in the right side I'm going to add that library card. I don't know what is that. I was given that by someone in swap. So I'm going to add this pocket over the right side. I'm going to peel this out, and I'm going to paste this over here, and then add some collage some fabric over that so it won't look empty. So I am adding some glue. You can even stretch it, but I prefer to add it with glue. So if I stitch it, then I can't insert anything into the pocket, so I'm going to glue it out. So I have added the another applique. I have this in my stash, so I am adding this over here. So this is how it looks. You can tuck in the ephemera over the packet, or and you can journal over the free space. And guys, that's it. Now I'm going to save our whole signature to the cover. So yes, I'm going to take my cover and arrange all the edges properly, and I try to sew into this cover. So yes, this is how it looks. And I'm in love with this journal. I love how it turned off, and this looks so good, and I feel so proud. This is my first ever tutorial, I think, so it came really very good. So now we are going to save the signature to the um, cover. So yes, I'm going to use a pamphlet binding. I'm going to use sari silk for the stitch. So I have inserted the sari silk into the needle. So now it's ready to stitch. This is how it looks after all the stitches done and all the binding done. So I love how it is turned off. So finally I will be adding some final touches, finishing touches, like stamping on the blank spaces, and I will show you the flip through on the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.